Yeah. Um. Good day, everyone. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been a little bit busy. But I'm available now. So this is Siafat Consult, where we teach and train people, be it practicing engineers, students, or even people that are not even in the construction industry that wants to know how to design reinforced concrete structures and steel structures. Yeah, this is the best place to be. And if you have not given our YouTube channel like, please kindly like our content. And if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel because this YouTube page promises to be the best YouTube page on structural design. We'll be doing design of reinforced concrete and steel structures. My name is Engineer Shehu Isadebisi, and I'm the lead structural engineer for Siafat Consult. Now, today we are going to be designing or detailing rather. I'll be teaching you the principles in detailing of slabs. Yeah, I've had people, I've had so many people coming to my DMs and telling me that they need me to teach them how to detail slab, what are the principles and ways in which we are going to detail slab. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do that, and I'll be teaching you guys the principles on how to cut the section for slabs. And we are going to be using my template that I use, which is the Siafat template. That is the template that we're going to be using for the slab design. Now I've picked this structure to use in teaching you guys how to design slab. Now I need you to pay very close attention to this because I've reviewed so many structural drawings, and I can tell you for a fact that most people don't know the principles in slab detailing. Now, first thing that I need to explain to you guys is that is this. So what we have is what we have: bottom reinforcement. We have we have some call it BB, some call it BB and BT and BT, and we also have top reinforcement. So we have TT and TB. But for this, I'm gonna teach you guys how to know which one is the main reinforcement and which one is the distribution bar. Now, first things first, we have a staircase here, and we also have a staircase here. We also have a staircase here. Now, for this, let's bring in our reinforcement now. Let's bring in our reinforcement. So just come to the template. Come to the template and pick this and pick this. So let's copy this. Let's copy this and let's take it to oh, so let's place this here. So we have the reinforcement for the vertical side. Now let's also have our reinforcement for the horizontal side also. So we have this. So let's rotate. Let's rotate this. Let's rotate this and let's bring it here. Or you could just go and pick it from the template and let's drop it here. Are we together? So now we have our reinforcement for the vertical side and our reinforcement for the horizontal side. Now I'm going to teach you guys the principles in having your cut length, having your cut length for your reinforcement. That means the length of your reinforcement depending on the slab that you're detailing. Now for this, from this, let's measure this. Let's measure this. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. So we have let's match plot this. So we have 4958. 4958. So for us to get from this distance to this distance, so we're going to do what? The span from here divided by 3. The span from here divided by 3. So we have 4958 divided by 3. So what do we have? We have let's go. We have 4958 divided by 3. So we have 1653 approximately. 165. Some do span over 4. You can do span over 4, but I do span over 3. So we have what do we have? We have 1653. So 1653. So let's this one, the concrete cover should be 25 mm. Let's see what we have here. Providing this one is 19 mm. So let's move this. Let's move this. So let us do it. 0, enter, 25, enter. All together. So let's move this to the cover. So let's bring this here. Remember, we are using the Siafat template, and like I told you, the Siafat template has reduced your work by 70%. So I would advise you to get this template. The template is already on seller, so just try and get it. It reduces your work. All you just have to do is just to tweak. Okay, so that's 25 mm. So remember, I'm using span over 3. For the span over 3 now, so I have what 1653, right? So let's just bring this. Let's bring this. So let's offset 0, enter, 1653, enter. Are we together? Then let's extend this. EX, enter. Okay, very good. So that's that. So this has been taken care of. Now let's bring this. Let's do it panel by panel. So let's move this. Let's move this and let's bring this here. Are we together? Now remember there's a staircase here. So it's either you go to the template or you mirror. But let me go to the template. Since I already have it on the template. So let's copy this. Let's copy this. So let's bring this. Let's bring this. Let's bring this here. Let's bring this here and let's drop. So the same thing also. Let's ensure that we have a complete cover of 25 mm. So we have 0, enter, 25, enter. So let's move this. Let's bring this here. Let's check for this also. If you've done that, you can delete this. You can delete this. Let's delete this. Yeah. So let's copy this. Yeah. So let's bring this here. Okay. So you can see that it's actually coming out fine now. Let's move this to the cover of 25 mm. So let's move it back. Let's delete this. Now, very good. This is what we have. Then we can trim this off. And we can trim this off. Let's trim this off. Now, very good. This is what we have. Now, this one has been done. Now, I need to know if I where I'm going to stop this vertical side of. So let's measure this. Let's measure this and let's see what we have. Let's see what we have here. So we have let's match properties. Let's match properties. We have 9227. So uh okay, now let me teach you guys the principle. Now remember that a reinforcement is 12 mm. Now okay, let me tell you how we got this. Now this one is gotten from after you've actually removed the concrete cover. Now slab thickness is the slab thickness is 150 millimeter. So 150 millimeter minus concrete cover 25, that's 50. So this one is 100. So now for me to get to know if to know where I'm going to terminate this this long span of this reinforcement. Now let me add, I have 9227. Now let's go to the calculator. I have 9227 plus 100 plus 1653. Okay. So this is what I have. That means I can still go a little bit inside. So this give me what 10 9 8. That means I've not gotten to my limit. Okay, okay, let's take this panel, because if I should do it like that, some of you that do not know how to detail slab are actually going to get confused. So because this panel stops here, this panel stops here. So let me stop this. Yeah. Okay, so let me stop this here. Let me stop this here. So let's take this inside. Yeah, let's take this inside there. Let's stop this here. Very good. So it just comes into the slab here. Very good. Then let's bring this also. Let's bring this. Let's bring this here. Let's slab this. Let's slab this. Let me see if I can still go more. Let me see if I can still go more to like 2 meters. What? Let me see what we have here. This is what? This is four. This is 4 5. So let's see. Let's see what we have. Let's see. So let's bring this out. Let's move this here. Let's move this. So you have 0 enter, because the reinforcement is 12 meter long. So let's see where we can get to. Okay, it's telling us that we can get there, but it's actually stopping at the middle. So let me bring this. So let me drag this here and stop this here. Are we together? Yeah. Let me stop this here. Then let me bring this. Let me take this and let me bring it down. So let's copy this. Let's copy this. Yeah. So let's rotate this. If you don't want to go through all these steps of rotating and mirror, you can just pick it from the Siafat template that we have there. So I would implore you to get the template if you have not gotten it up to now. It actually reduces your work by 25%. And if you buy the template, anytime you're doing a structural detailing, I'm giving you the grace and the leverage to be able to send me a message on WhatsApp if you have any challenge using the template. So you just send a message to me on WhatsApp, then I'll be able to guide you on any challenge you have during your detailing. As long as you actually purchase the Siafat template, our help decks are gonna be there to help you and guide you during your slab detailing. So okay, this is what we have now. So we also need another reinforcement to lap this also. So let's bring this. Yeah, so let's bring this here to lap this. Okay, very good. You can see that is actually coming out very fine now. Now, this this is here. This is here. So let's work on that of the horizontal steel bars. So this is what we have. Yeah, this is what we have. This is what we have. So let's copy this. Let's copy this and let's bring this here. Are we together? Okay, let me extend this. That's what we have here. So let's see. Let's take this. Let's bring this here. Are we together? So remember, we are still working on the bottom reinforcement. Let's copy this. Let's bring it. Now remember that your concrete cover should be what? 25 mm. Now this is what we have for this. But now the next thing we need to do is what? The next thing we need to do is that is because if I'm to bring this bar here, this steel bar is gonna get outside because it's spanning from here to here. So this one is having a different cut length. So I need to bring a steel bar that will fit into this span of panel. So this is what I'm gonna do now. So let's copy this. Let's copy this and let's bring this in. Yeah, so let's bring this. Let's bring in this for this. Ensure that your concrete cover is 125 mm. Very good. So this one is going to stop here. So now all I need to do is just move this, and bring this here. So slab detailing takes a whole lot of time. Takes a whole lot of time. So that's why you need to be very, very careful because once you make a mistake like this, then they will go and then they will make the mistake on site. So this is what we have here for this particular panel. Yeah, very good. Now let's okay. So because there's a void here, so let's have okay. We'll be having another one here. We'll be having another one here. So let's have this. Let's copy this. Let's bring this here. Uh, the reason why it is like that is because it's not as if the panels are starting from the beginning to the end. Let's just drag this. Okay, there's a cantilever slab here. So let's bring this. Let's bring this. Let's move this. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, you see that it's coming out. So here is also another panel also. So we need to bring this. So we have to bring that of this one also. I'm teaching you guys the principles in slab detailing. You guys the principles in slab detailing. So the next thing we need to do is what? So let's copy this. Let's copy this and let's bring this. Let's bring this here. Yeah. So let's see what we have here. So let's measure this and see if this has well extended the 12 meters. So let's see. Let's match properties. Okay, so it's still within. It's still within. Still within. Because we have 7936 now. Okay, very good. This is what we have now. This is what we have. So the next thing we need to do now is what? Let's let us work on the call out. Then once we work on the call out, then we can now talk about the top bars. So the call out helps us to see if there are mistakes or not as we're going through. So the next thing we need to do is to work on the call out. And how do we work on the call out? Okay, before we do that, let's work on this one. So this is what we have now. So come here, let me extend this. Let me extend this. Let me extend this. EX enter. So this one we have now. So let's bring this here. Let's bring this here. So yeah, so let's match properties. So what do we have? Let's match properties. Match properties. 6110. That is the longer side of this panel is on 6110. So for 6110 now, let's see what we have. We have 6110 divided by 3. 6110 divided by 3. So we have 2036. So this should be getting to 2036, right? So let me see what we have here. Let's see if we can. Okay, so let's do something. Let's do something. 0 enter 2036. Let's take it up. So let's extend this. Let's extend this. Yeah, very good. So that's 2036 for this. Now let's come to this. Let's come to this. Let's get this. Then we can delete this. We don't need this again. Okay, this one is 3875. So for 3875, let's do 3875 divided by 3. 1291. We have 9291. So this one is even more than 1291. So let's have this 1291. 0 enter 1291. Okay, I think this one is okay. We can proceed. So let's proceed. Very good. So like I said, this takes a whole lot of time. Actually, it takes a whole lot of time to be able to do. But I want to take my time and explain this to you guys because I've seen so many structural drawings that are nothing to write home about. So the next thing we need to do is what is to call out this all these reinforcement bars. And how do we do that? Now let's go to the Siafat template. Let's go to the Siafat template. So where are we? Okay, this is the Siafat template now. So let's copy this. Let's copy this. Yeah, let's copy this and also let's copy this. Let's copy this and let's take it to where we are working. Let's take it to where we are working. So let's start with this now. Let's start with this. Mm, okay, so let's start with this. Yeah. Okay, this is what we have now. So let's do XL H enter. Let's pick this. Very good. This is what we have now. Let's make this um let's make this black. Let's make this black. Okay, so let's bring this. Let's bring this. Yeah, so let's rotate this. Let's rotate this. Yeah, so this is what we have for this. Now take let's bring this here. So just take it to the end of where your steel bar is. So let's rotate this. Yeah, so where are we? Okay, let me bring this. Let me bring this. Let's bring this. Very good. So this is what we have here. Yeah, this is what we have here. Okay. So see that the structure is coming out. It's coming out fine. So this is what we have. This is the call out for this. So the next thing is what is the call out for this. Next thing is what is the call out for this. Are we there? So let's do XL, V, enter. So let's match properties. Very good. Let's match property. So from what we are seeing, so this one is spanning from where? This one is spanning from here. So let's move it. Let's move this up. Let's move this up. So this one is spanning from here, here to here. Very good. You can see that the structure is actually coming out very, very fine now. So that's that for that. Now let's do for this. Yeah, let's do for this. Let's do for this. So let's copy this. Let's copy this. Let's copy this. So okay, let's just copy this. Let's copy this. Yeah. So so let's move this up. Let's move this up. Very good. So this is, I see that the structure is actually coming out very fine now. Okay, so let's do for this now. So let's copy this. Let's copy the whole of this. Let's copy this. So like I said, you need to get this Siafat template. It reduces your detailing by about 70%. You can see that all I'm just doing is just basically AutoCAD. That's basically what I'm doing. So this one stops here. Very good. Stops here. So then let's okay, let's do for this also. Let's also copy this. Let's copy this to this. Let's copy selection. Then this one stops here, right? So let's move this. Let's move this to the back. Yeah. So let's, yeah. So let's bring this. Let's bring this here. Let's bring this here. Yeah. So very good. The structure is coming out fine and nice. We could make this one a little bit thicker. Let us make this a little bit thicker. So let's make this pronounced. So let me match properties. Let me match properties of this. So okay. Let's do this. Let's match properties. So okay, this one is too close to the, it's supposed to be a little bit off. Yeah, so this is very, very good. This is coming out very fine and very nice. So remember, I would advise you to get this template. And the template is having a template for Pi Foundation, is having a template for Raft Foundation, is having a template for column design, is having a template for beam design, is having a template for part footing. All the things you need for your slab detailing is in this template. And this is the template my company uses for all our structural designs. Okay, so let's proceed. So okay, this is where we stopped, right? So the next thing we need to do now is to proceed, is to continue with, yeah. So let's copy this. Let's copy this. Let's copy this. Let's copy this. So let's move this back. I feel this. Let's let's just leave it the way it is on the template. Let's leave it the way it is on the template. Let's do select similar. Let's leave it the way it is on the template. Shouldn't be this. Yeah, very good. So you can see this is what we have. See that this is actually coming out very, very fine and very, very nice. It's coming out fine. It's coming out good. Now let's go. Now let's come to this has been taken care of. Now let's go to that of the horizontal. Let's copy this. Let's copy this. Let's copy this. Let's copy this. Let's bring this down. So let's bring this. This has not been done also. Let's bring this here, right? Let's bring this here and okay. So let's move this. Okay, why do we have this here? Because there's a void. Because there's a void. Okay. Okay, we'll need to. Okay, I just noticed something now. So we need to do bring this here. We need to bring this here. Let's bring this here. Let's bring this inside here. Yeah, so very good. No, no, it's not getting. It's not gonna get here. Yeah, so let's just leave it here for now. Come back to that. So, so the reason why I brought that is because this one is gonna stop here. This one is gonna stop here. Just before this grid line. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Show you what I'm talking about. So this one is gonna stop here, just before this grid line. Yeah. Then this one is also gonna stop. So this one is also gonna. Let's bring this here. Yeah. So then this one is gonna get here. So just do XL, then later we can trim off later. So let's bring this here. Let's bring this. Yeah, very good. Very good. This one also, let's copy this. Okay, wait. Let me finish. Let me complete the rest. Then we'll come back to. Let me just do XL, then V enter. Yeah, let me do XL V enter. Same thing here also, XL V enter. So let me match properties. Let's match properties. Let's match properties. Yeah, very good. So let's move this to where it's actually starting from and to where it's ending. So we're almost done with the bottom reinforcement. We're almost done with the bottom reinforcement. Okay, this stops here. Let's move this. Let's move this here. Let's let this come down a little bit. Now remember that while doing it, make sure that your cover is not more than 25 mm. If you're dealing with okay, very good. Now, okay, let's do this. Let's take this. Let's take this up. Yeah, I want to take my time to actually explain the slab detailing to you guys because what I see when people say that they detail slab is very appalling. Yeah, very good. So now let's trim off those reinforcements that we do not need. Any reinforcement that we do not need um that actually clouding the that is actually making the slab to be clouded. Let's trim it off. So let's take this off. Let's take this off. Okay, this one might still be needed. Might still be needed. So let's leave this, but it might still be needed along one side. So let's take this off. Let's erase this. Okay. So where else do we need? Okay, this one might still be needed. Where is this one stopping? So let's delete this here. Let's trim this off. So let's delete this. Right. So this one, okay, this one might be needed. Okay, let me drag this down then. It's possible we need this down here. Okay. So let's look out for those lines that we do not need during the call out. And let's take it off. Okay, this one might be needed there. Okay. So okay, what else do we need? Okay, so let's delete this. Let's delete this. Okay, very good. Yeah, very good. So this one is not needed here. So let's delete this. Let's take this off. I don't care if the video is long, but I just want to make sure that you guys understand how to detail a slab, not what we see and we laugh and we say what is this and that. So okay, now I think this is the only one that's left now. So let's bring this, and let's bring this. Yeah. So let's copy this here. Let's copy this. Let's drop this here. So if you have not, if you are watching our videos and you've not subscribed, please kindly give kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel because we will be bringing out good content that involves stacked pro and total structure, and it would also involve reinforced concrete and steel structures. Reinforced concrete and steel structures. Okay, this is here. This is here. So where else do we need? Okay, we need this here. So let's copy this. Let's copy this. So let's okay. So this one starts from this one stops here. Yeah, stops here. So very good. So I can. So I feel that we are almost we should be through with the bottom reinforcement now. So let's go to the top reinforcement. Let me see. I'm saying okay. So there's anyone. So let's go to the. This is for what? Okay. So let's go to the top reinforcement now. Now I need you to pay close attention. For the top reinforcement, I'm gonna use a different color for the top reinforcement. I'll use a different color for the top reinforcement. So this one is a top reinforcement, but this one is a distribution bar. So let's use blue for the distribution bar. Let's use blue for the distribution bar, and let's use red for the main top reinforcement. Okay, sorry, Control Z. Okay, no, let's match properties. Yeah, so let's make this blue. Yeah, very good. So this is that. Yeah, this is a distribution bar, like I said. So let's copy this and let's bring this here. All together. Then let's bring this. Let's copy this. Let's copy this and let's bring this here. Very good. Very good. So let's move this. So this one is distributing this top bar. The top bar of this reinforcement. This is what is distributing. So you place this along your distribution. Very good. So this is what we have here for this now. So we still have the same thing. Yeah. So we just let's just move this. So let's move this. Yeah, very good. So let's bring this. Yeah, so very good. So this one has been done and dusted now. So let's come here. So remember I told you that just for you to be able to understand what I'm doing, I'm gonna color code them with what? With blue. So let's match properties. This one, this is also a distribution bar also. So let's copy this. Let's copy this. So same of the same. So let's copy this. Let's copy it. Let's bring it here. Very good. So let's bring the down part. Let's take it up. Very good. Very good. So this one is distributing this top bar. Are we together? So let's go to that of the main reinforcement. Now I'm gonna teach you guys how to get the cut length of this reinforcement. So this one now I'm gonna make this one to be red. I'll make this red. Let's match properties first before changing the color. Let's match this first before changing the color. Let's make this work. Let's make it red. Yeah, very good. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to get the cut length as the span of the top bar. So how do we go about it now? This one is 4022, right? So 4022. So 4022 divided by 3, we have 4022. Sorry, 4002 rather. 4002 divided by 3. So you have 1334, right? 1334. So I'm coming. Let me bring this out. Let me bring this out. So let me move this here. Yeah. So you have 1334. So you have 0, enter, 1334, enter. Right. Very good. So this is what we have now. 1334. Then the sorry, okay. 1334. Then this one is what? What's this one? This one is 2599. So 2599 divided by 3. 2599 divided by 3. 866, right? So you have 866. So let's offset this also. 0, enter, 866, enter. Very good. So let's delete this. Let's delete this. Let's delete. Sorry. So let's trim this off. So let's measure what we have here. So we have 2.2 meters, Abby. So let's confirm. X66 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus this is 4022 divided by 3. 4002 4002 divided by 3, then plus 866, right? Very good. So this is right. So let's take this off. Let's take this off. Let's take this off. So let's delete this. So let's move this now. So move. So ensure that you place it at the center, exactly like this. Okay, wait, I'm coming. Let me do this. So let me just draw a line like this. Okay, very good. So let's move this. Let's place it at the center. Very good. So this is what you have. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry, there's no top bar here. There's no top bar here because this one is actually returning already. We have a top bar here already that is as a this that has returned already. This place is a void. So so that one is not gonna work there. Okay, so okay, we have a top bar here. Let's use this top bar. So let me use this and explain. Okay, let me use this and explain it to you guys. So this one is 3990, right? This one is 3990. So 3990. So let's bring this out. 0, enter, 3990, 3990, right? Okay. So this is what we have. Let's draw this. Let's just draw a straight line to intercept at this point. 3990. Then this one is what? This one is what? Okay, apologies. This is okay, very good. This is what we have now, right? So let me so we have 3990 divided by 3, we have 1330. 1330. So just 0, enter, 1330, enter. We have this, right? 0, enter, 1330, enter. 0, enter, 1330, 0. Okay, very good. So we have this. Then the next one is what? 3875, right? So 3875 divided by 3, 1291, 1291, so or 1292 approximately. So from here we have 0, enter, 1291, enter. Very good. So let's take this off. Sorry. So let's trim this. Let's trim this. Let's take this off. Let's take this off. Let's delete this. So this is what we have now, right? So let's draw a line. Let's make this thick. Come here, let me match properties. So let's make this right. Very good. So let's move this. So let's put it at the center, yeah. Come here, let's draw something here. Let's move this. Yeah, very perfect. So this is what we have here now. Can you see? Yeah, this is what we have. Yeah. So you have, because of this span, so you have more of it here and you have less of it here. Okay, so now let me just copy this. So I'm only going to show you just how to do it. So you can do that on your own. How to get that? So you measure this, you divide it by 3, measure this, you divide it by 3. So we have a top bar here, we have one here, and okay, that's all. So let us so let's start calling them out. Let's start um placing where the top bars are spanning from where to where. So we have this, right? So let's copy this, let's copy this. So let's bring this here. Yeah, so we need this. So this one is not. So let's move this. Wait, so let's copy this. Let's copy this. Let's put this here. Let's come down. It's actually spanning from here to here. So let's rotate this. So let's rotate this. So let's bring this down here. Very good. So you can see that okay. So let's delete this. Very good. Very good. So you can see that the structure is coming out now. So the same thing also, let's also do the same thing here. Let's do the same thing for this also. Let's copy this. Yeah, so let's move this down. This one, this top bar is from here to where? From here to, I thought I moved this down. Okay, I copied it. So let's delete this. Let's delete this and let's bring this. Yeah. Okay, very okay, sorry. Yeah, very good. Very good. So let's delete this. Okay, so you can see that the structure is coming out very fine and very nice now. So this is this video is going to be long, but I would advise you to watch it to the end. I would advise you to watch. You can see the way I'm taking my time to make sure that I explain the principles to you guys. See, I'm explaining the principle to you guys. Yeah, so this one spans from here to here. Yeah, so this one should stop here. Okay, I have this spanning here. I have this spanning here, so I need a top. Okay, I need something here. I need something of this here too. I need something of this here. Should have something like this here too. Yeah. So, but this one is not getting here. Yeah, and it should be returning because there's a void there. Okay, very good. So let's where are we? Okay, so we need this. So let's copy this. Let's copy this and let's move this. Yeah, okay, very good. This is where we are, right? So let's mirror this. Hmm, very good. Very, very good. So this is where we are. So let's so yeah. So this one is not yeah, it's never gonna be distributed from here to here. Okay. So let's bring this down. Let's bring this down. Then let's copy this. Let's move this. Let's move this and let's bring this. Very good. Very, very good. Then we need to move this. Let's move this. Very good. So this is what we have. This is what we have. So I'm gonna stop this video here. I'm gonna stop the video here, but I'm gonna clean the video. So the next one, the part two of this video, we are gonna talk about the the distribution bar for this, which are this blue one. About the distribution bars for this, which are this blue one. Come in, let me this ones are also gonna have a distribution bar. This ones this ones will also have a distribution bar. This one will be having a distribution bar. So I'll be talking about the distribution bar for this. I'll be talking about the calling out, calling out. Then I'll be teaching you how to cut the section. So thank you very much for your time. See you in the next video.